Boom Smajista. Last week's episode was quite the one, but this episode is a lot more masaledar or spicy. Let me get straight to the point. Have you ever been to a sort of abandoned mall? A mall where more or less all the shops are closed. A mall which from the outside looks deadly, but from the inside is completely dead. Well, in today's episode, I'm gonna show you just that. Now, the mall that we'll be visiting is called Gardens Galleria. One thing I have to say though is that the coolest thing about this mall is that it has a pulchritudinous wow structure just outside the mall. Wow, so I'm at this beautiful place, but inside it's dead. This place is so unique in that the outside of the mall as well as the inside will definitely wow you. Let's go and check this place out. So, as you saw, it's quite decorative, you gotta admit that. Enjoy the outside because it's quite nice to look, it's quite aesthetic to look at. Absolutely wowing, right? This mall is another example adding to my point about the difficulty of filming in India. Let me tell you, to enter any mall or in fact any place that is open to the public, one has to go through and enter a security check. So when I enter the security check of this mall, see what happens. I want to mention one thing, and that is that when you come to India malls, majority of the times they don't let you record inside, which I just find extremely stupid. Now I'm gonna try and sneak in so I can show you how wowing the inside looks. So let's go there now. So we just got in through the security. They clearly heard the beeping go off and yet they didn't stop me. They just let me go by. I can't believe it, they didn't see the camera. I mean, as I said, and as you can literally hear, the beeping literally went off. And what I find surprising, most surprising, is they still didn't do anything. That's oh my god, that's just crazy. Anyways, let's take a look at what you've all been wanting to see, the inside of this mall. But now, look at this mall. Tell me if you think it's wowing. I'm so sorry I've used this word so many times, but I just need to, because it's so ironic to have the wow statue in front of this mall. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit, there's a security guard looking at me. Okay, so if you can really see what I mean by wow, is that they've made the outside so appealing and aesthetic, but from the inside, it's literally dead. Do you guys see this? Literally every shop is closed here. There's nothing open, there's nobody here, it's completely empty, and that's why I'm able to record here. If I see a security guard, I have to put this down, but otherwise, do you guys see this? How empty this mall is? I got to the top floor, which is the third floor, and the only thing this mall is making money off is through its restaurants, because they're all like quite beautiful inside. Just notice how only that shop is open. Everything else is closed. And I gotta admit, the top floor, the restaurants here are all quite nice. They're very different to the typical kind of restaurants that you see in Hong Kong, for instance. Cool, right? Don't you find it impressive how pretty this mall is from the outside and quite quiet from the inside? Well, if you don't, I do. And as I'm sure you heard, it's when I got to the top floor and I saw all these different eating joints which are so uniquely designed that made me wonder why were they not able to attract the public and, you know, make this place more happening. So, to figure out the real reason why this mall has become so dead, why all the shops are closed, I decided to interview the one and the only restaurant manager at Gardens Galleria that allowed me to interview him. Man, the filming problems in India. Enjoy.
Why is it called No Objection House? Why is it called No Objection House?
This is the name.
Is there any reason?
No, I no idea.
Did you have any idea why this mall has become so empty now?
Empty because nobody is come that time. Everybody coming after 8 p.m.
Oh,
That
okay.
time we play DJ. Now we have too much crowd that time. Everybody having dance, explore.
So this place is quite full then?
Yes. After 8 p.m. after 9 p.m. Then he will enjoy and dancing.
Okay. All these restaurants here are full?
All restaurants.
Yeah, how come so many shops here have closed?
Shops, that's why nobody comes here. That's why the shop is
Okay.
closed. Because nearby the GIP mall.
Yeah, Great India Place.
There is just too much crowd every day.
Oh, okay. How many years has this restaurant been open for?
1 year, 6 months.
Oh wow, okay. That's nice, okay. Thank you. So basically what the manager said was that competition was affecting the business of this mall. Literally right next to this mall are two other malls. One is called the Great India Place and the other is my favorite mall in India called Mall of India. A video about this mall is coming out very soon, so stay tuned. And unfortunately for Gardens Galleria, those malls have become a much more preferred mall to visit. And to me that makes a lot of sense and you'll understand exactly why I think this way when I show you just how spectacular Mall of India is. So definitely learned a lot about the business sides of malls. Pretty interesting. Anyways, there's always one element which will always stay constant in my videos and that is bueno. Enjoy. Hello. Really fucked. So those were the highlights of my first 9 days in India. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe and share. And to my next video, obviously stay tuned, stay majestic. Hope to see you next week. The next morning I woke up to this. Hey, we're in India and I've not even shown you any temples. Super interesting fact. All the gold that you see and are about to see is 100% real gold. So on the night of my 10th day in India, I went out for dinner. After dinner, my relatives asked me, "Hey kid, do you want some dessert?" I replied, "Yes." They said, "Let's make you taste fire." And so I ate fire. You don't believe me, do you? Well, see it for yourself.